Hello, Geezbros, and welcome back to another episode of the Drayton Town Career Mode. So we're jumping straight into this because we are edging towards the end of the season. We don't have long left. We're in April. This is literally the last month, and then we do have 3 games next month. In May, shall I say? We have three games, but hopefully by then the season could be wrapped up and done and dusted. We get a really good early chance. 2 minutes in away, Harrogate, but Sam fires wide. You can tell how agonisingly close that it was just by probably the reaction on his face. Harrogate played actually really well. Deep cross here from them. Of course, that's almost a bit of a problem, but it was a brilliant save from Ian. I thought it was going to go out for a corner, but it didn't. We managed to keep it in and try and build out from the back, which we failed to do. So poor first half, limited chances, but early into the second half, we had a really big chance. Mikey, great touch. Kind of lost his footing with a good tackle. It was from the Harrogate defender, but Mikey still managed to get the shot away, but went just over the bar. So Mikey and Sam both now hitting shots just wide. Harrogate really testing Ian. Ian's made 2 good saves here. The first one was a good save, but that was an even better save to keep it at 0-0. And then I bring it down the left. Look forward to Mikey. I could have played in Mikey, but I didn't. I went alone and shot straight at the goalkeeper. Really disappointing decision from me, especially when Mikey was in acres of space. And then here, a really big chance. I don't know how Harrogate haven't scored that. With 10 minutes to go, they could have potentially won the game. I made a few changes, tied legs out there as well. But yeah, really end-to-end game. Probably a good 0-0 draw actually for the neutral, but not for us. We need to get these wins and get sort of the promotion sealed really as quickly as possible. We'll worry about the title once we get promoted. But yeah, really good end-to-end game. Really good saves from Ian. He's done well this season with the amount of clean sheets that he's kept. We do have another tough away game here at Wimbledon. We had a lot of away games and then followed towards the end of the season. I think it's like 4 home games in a row. So probably the games in hand, because obviously we went quite far in all of the cup, 2 of the cup competitions of the EFL Cup and the FA Cup. Here, Dan makes a really good tackle. It comes back to him. He shots wide. I think if the first tackle wasn't made by Dan, it's probably more closer to the goal and probably on target actually, and could be going in. Chris came across to make a challenge, but it didn't. Ryan was there as well. Al Hamadi with a great back heel. McLean hit it way wide. But Wimbledon were really pressing, playing some really good football, really building up. I'm really looking at Fred. I don't understand why he had the chance there to shoot. I don't know if he was offside and that's why the referee brought it back, but that was going to be a really good chance. But either way, from the free kick they took, they hit the crossbar with a great header and then a shot that was well saved from Ian as well. But we're getting quite peppered in these recent games away from home, so maybe that is something to look forward, or maybe to change, shall I say, for next season in terms of the defence and getting less shots from that. Tommy did well. Mikey made a shot, but Joe this time cut in, and this time didn't put any curl or finesse on it, just absolutely levered it hard as he can. A little bit of frustration in there, I think, from him with the season that he's had, but a great strike and gives us a 1-0 lead, which we don't really deserve. Another chance for Wimbledon that went wide. Wimbledon actually played really well. I'm surprised that they didn't actually get a goal, but Tyler hit one. Great save from the goalkeeper. Goes out for a corner. But yeah, Wimbledon were really playing well. They were creating so many chances, but just can't take it. And I guess if you don't take your chances, you will get punished. Jaden then got on with a great header off the bar. Absolutely fantastic header it was. It then fell to me. Then it was power shot. It looked like it was a handball, but it wasn't, obviously, because I got it turned off. And an Ocean here tried to curl it in as a decent save from the goalkeeper. But again, end-to-end sort of games these are. I don't look like out-swinging corners, so Jax took this corner, a really deep corner there it was. It fell towards Tommy. He got up. It was a downward header, but just couldn't quite connect it. But regardless of that, we took the victory. The 1-0 victory, and we edge closer towards the promotion. We just weren't there yet. All these cutscenes probably mean something. I think maybe if we win this game, that it was promotion that could be sort of sealed on this game. I'm 100% sure that it was only promotion that if we won, and also results that went our way. A little bit of interesting news here that especially Doncaster, but Tranmere, who were mid-table towards the bottom of the table, their top goal scorer has got 21 league goals this season, which is absolutely crazy. So no doubt that he'll probably be on the move next season. Great player that they've got in their hands. I score a diving header, 1 in a million that I actually score a header. But unfortunately, I was actually offside, and it looked close because when Novio crossed it, but as he crossed it, there you can see I was just offside. with the left leg. And then Sam did well to get there from a pass. Really good feet into Novio, looking for his first goal. Almost curls it into the top corner. Had the keeper worried, but yeah, just went wide. Again, creating all these chances, and we were keeping Tranmere really quiet. Obviously, that we needed to win to get promoted. So that's why we were really going towards it. Sam did well. What a chance wasted. I think probably when going in for the tackle, I went in for the tackle and then shot, and that's why I went so high over the bar. Mikey did really well to win the ball back, but this defender had so much speed on him that he closed the angle down. It was a poor shot in the end, but really well defended here. And then a lot of great build-up play here into Dave from Alfie's pass. Dave tried to cut it as a good save. Mikey almost got it. It wouldn't let me switch when I wanted to. But it's a really good save. And these goalkeepers, especially our goalkeeper as well, making some really good saves at vital times in the games as well. It's nice to see that both keepers are actually doing well. I tried to get up there with Mikey. Alfie then with a power shot as well, blocked. Then I had it. Forced it back out wide. I was going to cross it with my right foot, but I took a touch in. Great ball in from Jack, but Mikey's header was all wrong, and it went over the bar. And it remained 0-0, and that was the game over, and we didn't actually even get promoted. So we went into the Barrow game where we went 1-0 down really early on, 20 minutes in. You'll notice that it's the same ground that we have. Obviously, if we go up, that might change. But yeah, Barrow are the only team, I think, in this division that have got this stadium. So it's like playing your shared ground, basically, at home. But either way, we went 1-0 down, really poor. Mikey did well again, but it's a great save from the goalkeeper. Probably hit it straight at him, in all fairness, but still, you got to make the save. Nil then with the corner. I tried to put a little bit less power on it, just for the fact that the higher one, or the deeper ones, are not really working. Dan almost got there. It fell to Keane. I had made a few changes. Keane hit it, and I'll tell you what, I don't know if it's not hitting the defender, does the keeper save, or is it going in? Either way, it was a great strike. I'm really unlucky for him. And then Barrow, on the stroke of half-time, a great play. Really poor defending from us. So I'd expected better in terms of our defending, but when the pressure's on, sometimes things just don't go for you, and it seemed the way it was. It was almost free. Ian made a good save at his near post. Surprised that he weren't beaten, only for the fact that 9 times out of 10, players do get, or keepers do get beaten at their near post. I was thinking of going for goal because it wouldn't matter. I crossed it anyway. The keeper came for it and collected it, but it goes down as a defeat. It's our first defeat in about 6. Probably not the time that we want to be losing, which is, it's okay to lose. Obviously, I understand that you can't win every single game, but really disappointing because it seems that we're bottoming it towards the end of the season when it really matters. All this hard work over the period of the season that we've done, especially the fact we got to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, we got to the final and became the runners-up in the EFL trophy. So all this great season there is coming to an end, and we're just sort of bottling it. I had to restart the game because there were 2 men on the field, as you can see in the bottom of the centre circle, so I had to restart that, and then it sort of glitched out, and they were disappeared. But the talking point here, I would guess it is this a red card? If I make this tackle, I feel like it's a red card, to be honest. But when I win the ball back here with Paul, it's a great tackle from Paul, and then he just gets absolutely lumped from behind. I wanted to play the advantage, but I wanted a red card. But obviously, if it's a red card, it would have just automatically stopped. But in my eyes, it's a red card. It's a tackle from behind. It's late. Paul's already played the ball. Look, Paul's 3 seconds that he's played the ball, absolutely taken out. It's a disgusting challenge, but it's not a red card, which is really frustrating. And then Sam put in a great ball, and what a header that is from Mikey. What a cross from Sam as well. A fair few assists from Sam, but it's a really good ball from him. Fair play. Mikey cup in the ears, just for the fact that I don't think we've actually scored in a while. So I think that's probably the frustration from Mikey. And then Sam again with another assist, 2 assists from him in this game, because Novio got his first goal of the season. What a finish that was. I thought he was going to go his right foot. He went with his left and just bent it around to the keeper. Salutes the fans. Well-deserved goal. Great right back. Probably the best right back that we've had in this career save all throughout the Fevers. Great player, and finally gets his goal. Elliot Lee gets one back for Wrexham. I thought Wrexham would have done better in the first half, but they came out flying out the blocks in the second half, especially with the players that they had. But it was a really good goal from Lee to make it really difficult, because we had to win to get the trophy this time. It wasn't even a case of promotion. It was literally both. If we won, I don't know why this wasn't clipped in here. Must have fell out in my editing. But this is probably save of the season from Sov. to keep it 2-1 and win, and potentially win us the title, just for the fact that Lee hit it. And look at that for a save. What a strong right arm that is. Save of the season, round about the 65th minute mark that was. And then putting pressure on, everyone was getting yellow cards. I was wasting time. Jax went in with a fantastic challenge, and that was it. The end of the game, and we finally did it. We won the league. We weren't promoted. We actually won the league, so obviously it's both. But the fact that normally you use either one or the other, but we managed to do both because other teams around us, I think MK Dons, who were in second, weren't winning at all. They were drawing a couple of games. Obviously, we drew and lost, so the gap wasn't getting closed down, so there was no way that they could mathematically catch us. So we win the league, and it is fantastic for us. We've won it with 3 games to go. We literally have 3 games in May. We only have 1 game in hand over the other teams because the other teams only have 2. So we literally have 1 game in hand. So could have mattered in the game in hand, but we've done it with 3 games to go. So that's probably why we've done it now, because obviously the league is ending for other teams. But we lift the trophy, celebrate with the fans. A lot of changes is going to happen. Of course, I'm going to do the May games and then the end of season review as well, and just go through all the players' goals, assists, clean sheets, progression, and who completed their bonuses. And then, of course, we'll look towards next season. I've had this kit for about 4 seasons now, doing all these games, so I'm going to change it. Yes, we've had the hoops, but I might do a different style hoop, but it's going to stay blue and white. But I've got some really good ideas for the away kit, and it actually isn't going to be gross kit, like colour kits like pink and purple and stuff like that. It's actually going to be really proper legit. The black and orange one that I've done is absolutely fire this season. So it's the pink, purple and yellow one has crossed a few eyes in terms of people's opinions. So we'll do that. As you saw, we won the league in the basis there. 3 games to go, a couple of goals, a couple of players still need double figures. Tyler, Jax, Swagbo and Neil almost on the double figure marks, and that'll be the first time that I've got over at least 5 players in there. Robbie, Ocean, me and Mikey all on double figures as well. Mikey's almost at 20. Clean sheets, Ian's got 14. I think that is the most I've ever kept in terms of a keeper for a clean sheets. That's 14 is amazing. Sov with 7, Alfie with 4 as well. So in total, you're looking around, what is that in total? So 7, 14, 21 plus 6, 20... so 26 clean sheets that I've got, 26, 27 in the clean sheets is probably the most that I've ever kept in a whole entire FIFA series, which is amazing for me. So that is going to wrap up the end of the episode, guys. We've got 3 games left, starting with Colchester in May. Please do join me with that, and we'll wrap up the season with the end of season review. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll speak to you later.